didn't start with a man named Garth. It was strong long before, with a nudie suit, worn out boots, a guitar and 3 chords. If you think that it's just stupid songs of lower quality, then you don't know country quite like me. And if you never seen...
Hello, I'm Mr. Jason Lake, and today I'm going to talk a little bit about my journey to Nashville and how I got into playing music. Earlier, my grandpa was a huge influence on me, and also my Uncle Marty and all of my family, really, because my granddad owned a radio station and owned a dance hall. And so immediately, as soon as I was born, I would go there, and I think they actually said I slept in the bass drum, you know, when I was first born and stuff, which is crazy. Could contribute to my hearing loss now. But I started working on the radio, being a DJ when I was 5, and I helped my granddad out, and he taught me how to run the turntables and talk on the radio. But I'd do that during the week, and then on the weekend, on Saturday nights, his dance always took place from 9 to 12. And my first musical idol was my Uncle Wayne, who was a drummer, and I really idolized him and wanted to play drums. And so my granddad got me a kit when I was 5 or 6, and I started playing. And I believe around that same time, within a few months, I took over my Uncle Wayne's spot at the club, who was playing every week with my granddad. And so I continued to play drums up until I was 13, 14 or whatnot, at my granddad's club, of course. And it was then, around that time, that before that, the only kind of music I had known was country music. I didn't even know another kind of music existed until my granddad told me to watch a documentary that was coming on Thanksgiving on the Beatles anthology. I believe it was like, I don't know what year it was. And I watched that, and it completely changed my life. Come on, right now, think I'm proving it's all they got. Pocket fingers, t-shirt, smile, no crack on the got. Yeah, down below his knees. Got to be a joker, he just do what it please. And the Beatles took me all the way into rock and roll and grunge and alternative, and I started really for the next few years in my early teen years completely being turned on to grunge and all those things, and not really gotten away from country quite a bit. And in that journey, along with that time, I started playing guitar, you know, with my friends, you know, learning Nirvana songs and Bush songs and all that stuff. And I was still playing drums up at this point too. I don't want to get confused here. At the club, I believe. And so that took me all the way up till I was about 15. And when I was 15, as I stated earlier, my Uncle Marty being a huge influence on me, he'd always been playing with his own band, you know, touring around North Carolina and Virginia, where I'm from. And he wanted me to get into playing with him, you know, with his band and stuff, and so I started working on guitar harder and coming back into country somewhat during this time. Along about that time, he, for some reason, I guess, thought I had a voice, and told me I should start working on singing. And around 15, I started working on being a singer. You know, by 16, late 16, I was touring with Marty. All around in this, you know, now the bar scene, doing that kind of deal, playing at my granddad's club when I wasn't playing with Marty, and that was a really exciting time because I had never seen the, you know, the bar scene and all the lights and touring around and playing with his band, you know, playing current stuff, and my granddad's club, you know, kind of played old stuff. So it was really an exciting time for me, and yeah, that took me all the way up. I continued to do that and hone my skills with him, and Marty was great at making sure I was disciplined and being, you know, studying music, studying guitar, studying vocals, just really like a great coach. And I did that all the way up until I was 20, and I ended up getting this house gig, they call it, at a place called Lido Inn in Virginia Beach, and it was a place that my uncle, like 15 years before that, had played nightly. And basically, our home was 2 hours from that place. And so from 20 to 24, I believe, I drove with him 6 nights a week, 2 hours each way to play music. And I consider that my college. I thought that's what it would be, that it would make me a lot better by performing every night to the week. So all that through the teens and starting to play with my uncle and, wanting to, sing and everything, that naturally had put my vision more clear that I wanted to be a country music artist. And the only way to be a country music artist and try to be successful at it, in my opinion, is to move to Nashville. And so I wanted to make sure I was really, good before I moved. I didn't want to move to Nashville and learn everything while I was there and cut my teeth there. I wanted to cut my teeth somewhere else and then be good and then move to Nashville. Pretty much the reason I moved is because I have one specific goal in mind, and that's to accomplish the things I want to accomplish in music. And I'm very driven in that aspect. And to carry on, in my mind, my grandpa's legacy of playing music, because he's a legend in my eyes, because of the impact he had on me, and also my uncle and the rest of my family. I feel that they have a very deep musical history. And I feel like I carry all of them in my heart when I play. And so my goal to move to Nashville was to take that legacy in my own head of them and to put that legacy where I want it to be, which is right up top in the country music industry. My grandfather passed away when I was 23, and I had really wanted to spend all the time I could with him before he passed away. And kind of on the day that he got sick, he asked me when I was going to move to Nashville. And so I knew that was kind of his way of telling me that I need to go.
Well, we're back. Welcome out to Nashville, Tennessee. Hi, I'm Jason Lane. Good to see you. We are having the time of our lives on a 3-holler.
I've been blessed throughout the past 20 years of my life to meet a boatload of people that believe in me and a lot of people that think I'm not doing anything. And I love meeting both because both inspire me and drive me. The most amazing thing about playing country music is, even at my level, meeting someone and knowing that I touched their life in a way, or they come to me saying how, something I said to them or a song I sang impacted their life. To me, it's the best thing about it, and I love interacting with the crowd in a genuine way, because I can't stand fabrication. I cannot stand, not being real. I say kind of what I want to say, and I do the way I want to do, because I feel like that relates to the people, because I believe people like real people, and so I always try to be as real as I can, for better or for worse. I'd say the interaction with the fans is probably my favorite thing. Yeah, it's the best thing. My future plans would to be accomplished what I want to accomplish in my career, for not only me, but for my family and for all the people that have believed in me and helped me along the way, because it's not just my dream now, it's this huge dream of everyone's, and I want to see it through for everybody, and I won't be happy until I headline the stadiums like I want to do.
And if you've never seen a mother cry for a child that she's lost to war, or seen a farmer's tired eyes when he prays skies will pour, and if you never heard a rebel yell followed by a shot of Jim Beam, then you don't know country quite like me. So give me way more Willie and one more Buck, Red Price and Big John Cash. That's how we do it in the country. Everybody in the country.